Hello, welcome back to not one of my usual videos. This is probably going up in a one-off kind of playlist. So, today is not actually about any of these four, but while we're here, briefly, well, these guys are asleep for now because I was setting stuff up, and they are unfortunately really quite trying to die. But here they are. If you're watching this as it's uploaded, you will know that these guys are from my pen colour videos, but last time you saw them they hadn't evolved, so there you go. Mamimon twins evolved into Bancho Mamimons, Skullgreymon evolved into Skullmamon, and of course Piccolomon doesn't get an evolution, unfortunately. But that's those guys, and they're going to get shimmied to the side. Same with these guys, give a quick check on them. You know, Zeke, Greymon and Metaletamon. But they are also getting shimmied to the side, because today's focus is on this guy. So, in one of the Pendulum Colour videos I did briefly show this off. It is, and I'll take out the Numemon real quick. It is a model wooden Digivice, and it has some real nice it's been laser cut, but this time I can actually, well, first off I decided I want to actually make a proper video about it instead of just like a 5-minute like, hey look at this in a video that doesn't really show much about it. Secondly, I'm making this its own dedicated video because I can tell you where I've got this from now. And I say that because previously I just didn't know, because it was my friend that got it for me. So I asked him where he got it from, and then I've asked the guy who made it if I could like give him the shout out in the video, and he said yep, absolutely, that's okay. So yeah, he said that's okay. So I can tell you, my friend, and by extension me, found this on Facebook Marketplace. I personally just searched like, why am I searching? I think I just searched like Digivice or Wood Digivice, something like that. And this was like the third result that came up. It is made by a man on Facebook Marketplace called Max French. And I will, if I remember, and that's a big disclaimer because that's a big if I remember, I will leave a link in the description to the marketplace page for this one. And I say this one because recently my friend also went out of his way and got me this one as well. I absolutely adore these. Like, at a glance they look fine. I'm not sure how they're coming up on camera per se, but I can tell you holding them feels comfy, especially the D3. There's something about the D3 model, just holding the any D3 just always feels good. But the same with Digivice, like you can hold it like that and it's comfortable. These feel sturdy. You can see how they're constructed, like just layers of laser cut wood. But the way they're put together is so nice. There's actual like depth, and I love that. I love that it's not just like a flat thing. Look, depth, and I love the laser cut carvings around there. The buttons poke out a little bit, the actual faceplate sticks out. The antenna's not like all the way using all the layers, it's using the middle layers. But I absolutely love this, and look, even the little, down to the little notches in the side. This is amazing to me, I love it. And the D3 is just as good. This is on its own layer. You got a little step down there, and then you got the other step down for the screen. The buttons themselves come out on a layer, all of the buttons. Obviously the I don't know what you call these bits, like the grabby bits, the grips. That's probably what they're called, isn't it? The grips. Grips are also on their own layer, on the front and on the back. Same with this little bit on the bottom. And again, the antenna uses the middle two layers. But my god, these are really nice looking. like I said, I love these. The person making them, I hear, at the time of recording, I'm pretty sure he's working on making a D-Arc, or I believe the dub calls it a D-Power. Basically the Digivice from Tamers, or Season 3 of Digimon. And don't quote me on this, but I think he might also be working on the Digivice from V-Tamers. Or like, trying to figure out how to go about making that. Which is really cool, because V-Tamers does not get enough recognition, like, ever. Yeah. Obviously, you saw earlier I had Numamon in here. That is done with the little magnetic plates on the back there. I will point out, this guy does more than Digivices. He does... I've seen some, like, Pokemon stuff as well. Like, there's a wooden Charizard card. There's a Pokedex. So if any of you like Pokemon... Specifically, I do really like the Pokedex because it's like the first Pokedex from obviously the first Pokemon anime. But it uses like all of the sprites from Gen 1, and there's something real nostalgic about that, and that's just from someone who hasn't actually played a lot of Gen 1. I remember playing Pokemon Red and Blue. Pretty sure I used to steal my brother's Game Boy Color for it, but I played it briefly. I was like 5. Anyway, back to Digimon. So, I have a few sprites to put in there. I will point out, when you get one of these, by default, he makes this one with an Agumon and a Gabumon sprite, who's not sideways. There we go. Obviously, they literally just pop in with a magnet. They are barely in there. They're not coming out, but they're also not too hard to take out. So don't worry about them falling out. They're not going to fall out anytime soon. I don't know where I put that Gabumon sprite. It's literally behind the one part of my camera I can't see. There we go. Agumon and Gabumon. The D3 comes with a Wormmon and a Vmon sprite. I said that the wrong way around, but ignore that. And again, this one, they are in there. They're not coming out anytime soon. But nice and easy to pop out regardless. And obviously for storage you can literally just stack them on top of each other. As I showed in a previous video, you can, if you've got a couple of them, just literally go and pick them all up like that. Obviously I've got a few more sprites than those 4. So yes, you can ask to get some custom ones made, which I did. With the original Digivice, I got it made with Numamon and Mikumon. I also got both Tyrannomon and Seadramon. Betamon! Look at that guy, what a lad. What a cute little... I've always loved Betamon's sprite. And of course, would it be me if I did not include Zubamon? Then, on the D3 side, the custom sprites I requested for that were Shoutmon Cross 3, Mimicmon, Manticoremon, Dino Beamon, and of course, I say of course as if it's obvious, it's really not, Shadramon. So, fun fact, actually, and a pure coincidence, because I didn't realise he was going to come with Vmon and Wormmon. Obviously, Wormmon can armor evolve into Shadramon, but also Dino Beamon, he's down here somewhere, is the alternate Jogras of X-Vmon and Stingmon. So, Wormmon and Vmon. So you know what, let's put Dino Beamon in the D3, because I think that makes a lot of sense. And for the device itself, let's do, you know what, yeah, let's stick Zubamon in. Let's drag some of these guys in a little closer as well. So, there's your thing, there's that's what I wanted to talk about. These things, because I think they're really cool. They are handmade, obviously laser cut and then stuck together, and I love that. I love I love handmade stuff. I love that it's not always perfect. I love the tiny imperfections, like the button is slightly to the left or the dials aren't perfectly aligned, but I like that. I cannot stress enough, that's not me complaining or nitpicking. I do genuinely like the little imperfections. It reminds me that this is a community fan-made thing. It's not an official Bandai thing, it's something that someone has like designed and practiced and then come up with and made as part of the community because they felt like creating a thing. And I really think that is honestly the strongest component of the Digimon community, just at all, is how willing everyone in the community is to create and help each other and share their creations with everyone. Like, look at the ACOMs, look at Digimon Online, look at Digimon World, the fan game. Look at the DDUK as well, like the big meetup that's happening sometime, I think it's May. It is May, it's May the 4th. I always forget that somehow. But like, that is easily the strongest part of the Digimon community, is how much everyone loves to create. Look at the modding scene as well, like how not just how moddable the Digimon colours and Pendulum colours are, but how much the community has like created in terms of modding them. How easily how easily done it is now because of so many people creating tools to make the modding easier. It is astounding to think that like so many people that are so skilled in so many ways and so talented all come together because of these little guys. So yeah, I do genuinely think like creativity and community are the strongest parts of, well, the Digimon community. It's amazing. So I think to end this video off before I babble on for too long, let's shimmy these guys just to the side a little bit and end this video off with possibly, I say possibly one of the most unfair, it's not super unfair, but there is one side that has a slight advantage. In fact, I'm pretty sure this side does have a massive advantage, because Piccolomon's data, but Skull Mammon, I'm fairly sure is a vaccine actually. So, with Bancho Memamons both being data type, that means they have an attribute advantage over Skull Mammon and an evolution advantage over Piccolomon. So this isn't the most fair fight, but it's how we're ending the video. Oh, that went atrociously. Okay, gotta speak over the camera for this one. We're just going full power. And fight! Ooh! Okay. The Numa squad's getting the first hit in. Ooh, but Banchos bring it back. They land another hit. Oh, this is not looking good for the Numa gang. Numa gang? Yeah, sure. It's really not looking good. Okay, it's going to be down to the wire. Is Piccolomon going to do something? Ooh, he did! Oh, it's getting surprisingly close. As expected, Gold did win. But it was a very close fight, and the Numa Brick did do a lot better than I expected. So, there you go. These things are really cool, and they're great little decoration and oh, I want to say collection pieces, but I know there's a proper word for it. Display! That's what I'm thinking of. They're nice little display pieces to sit on your desk. I should get one of those little stand things so they can sit on my desk like this, because right now I just kind of have them on my desk, and I do every now and then swap around who I've got in the devices. So before I started this video, I'm pretty sure I had Shoutmon Cross 3 in the D3 and Numamon in the Digivice. These are awesome little things made by, well, I can only assume a fan of the series. He seems to know a lot about it, so. But these are cool. I love that there's so many things that are made by the community. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, and from, here we go, Zeke Greymon, Metaletamon, Bancho Mamimon Twins, Skullmamon, Piccolomon, Manticoremon, Numamon, Tyrannomon, Mekumon, Betamon, Shoutmon Cross 3, Seadramon, Mimicmon, Wormon, Gabumon, Agumon, Vmon, Shadramon, Dinobemon, and of course Zubamon and myself. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that one is.